Hey everyone, it's Lori LeBlanc, the Hope Coach. Um, as a holistic business coach, one of the things that I work with clients on is integrating mind, body, and spirit in their business development. And one of the things that so many people struggle with when they start a business is it really doesn't matter what business it is. They can be doing all of the right things, but yet not seeing results. And so I'm going to be talking to those of you today who are working really hard in your business and doing all of the things that you know need to be done to run a successful business. Maybe you've been studying selling techniques, closing techniques, marketing techniques, and all of these things and working really hard, but not seeing the results of that. And one of the things that you need to realize is that if you are not seeing the results that you want, there's something blocking it. And that can sometimes be the biggest hurdle most people face when starting anything, whether it be a business, a diet program, any program, going back to school, trying to better themselves in any way, shape, or form. There can be hidden blocks that are keeping you from getting the results that you want. And so really the first step is acknowledging, okay, I'm right here. I want to be there. I haven't made it there yet. So what is it that's blocking me? And I call this, in business, your money blocks. And we all have them, unfortunately. And until you've really recognized them, uncovered them, and done the work to break through them, you're going to continue working really hard and not getting the results that you want. And so, that's my job as a coach, is to help bring that to the surface, help you see these things that are standing in your way, and give you the techniques and tools to release those blocks, get rid of them, pound through them, and so that you can get the results that you want. And a lot of times these blocks are things that we don't even realize. I know in my own personal journey, I've uncovered in working with a coach things that I believed about money that I had no idea that I believed. Namely, because of the way I grew up. My dad got sick when I was young, and so money was always a struggle and a stressful situation. There was always a lot of tension around money. We can't buy a house because what happens if your dad gets sick? We can't afford it, and it would be devastating. So there was all this negative energy tied up in money and making money and having money that I've carried through my whole life without really even realizing it. And so it took, listening to a coach pull that out of me and bring that to the surface, that I was able to look at that and say, wow, I can see now how that paradigm that I lived in, how I've carried it forward and how it has affected everything in my life having to do with earning money and making additional money and success and all of these things. It's all tied up. And there's a lot of other things too. My dad worked really hard. And because he was sick, the doctors told him, you need to quit working out. And he worked out in the heat. You need to quit or it's going to kill you. And yet he continued working because that was his only means of supporting his family. And so eventually it did kill him. And so I think another belief or paradigm that I've been unknowingly dealing with ever since then was the fact that you have to work hard to support your family, even if it kills you. And that, just realizing that I had that belief was like, wow. You really don't have to work hard to the point where it kills you. There are options. But yet that was my true underlying belief up until fairly recently, that I uncovered that I had that belief. And so those sort of beliefs can really color every single thing that you do if you don't realize that they're there, and if you don't do the work to uncover them and to release those beliefs and change those beliefs. And so that's one of the I think fun part of being a business coach is really helping people uncover those. Being a holistic business coach, because that is part of what I do. It's the whole person who owns a business that I work with, mind, body, and spirit. I love all that. And getting down into the nitty gritty and really figuring out why a person does the way they act the way they do, and sabotages themselves the way they do. And that is a part of it too. When you have those self-limiting beliefs, you will sabotage yourself unknowingly and not intentionally. And it can be the most frustrating thing when you don't understand why you're doing the things that you're doing. And so that's just one of the, I think, fascinating things about being a holistic business coach, is just being able to take a business owner and really uncover what it is about them that's holding them back. I think that just being that sort of that mystery and figuring all that out, I think is just really fascinating. So anyway, I would like to welcome you to all to check out my website. It's www.holistic-business-coaching.com. And join up for my mailing list. I have a little form there that you can join my mailing list, and that'll get you a copy of a report that I wrote called the three magical keys to unlocking the business of your dreams. And it's a very simple report, but yet it's packed with a lot of really great information that'll kind of help you get on the right mindset to either starting a business or taking the business that you have now and taking it to the next level. Anyway, you can also connect with me on Facebook at facebook.com/holisticbusiness, and for more tips and information. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. Lori LeBlanc, the Hope Coach.